Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I've just been making some sort of like basic background of journaling cards. Now I wanted some just some basic ones because I'm doing a Christmas journal. I wanted them a bit grungy. So what I've used some index cards here. I've got two different sizes, but if you don't have index cards, just use bits of cardboard, any bits of scrap paper you've got. It will work exactly the same. I've got some instant coffee here, so I don't drink coffee, so this is just a cheap instant one that I use for staining the papers. And I've got some textured stamps. These are from AliExpress. I've not used them before. I've had them a little while, so I thought they would be ideal on here. And the ink I'm using is ground espresso, which is darker, which is quite nice because it's a little bit darker than the vintage photo that I normally use. So very simple to do, but I thought I would show you because I've got to make quite a few because I'm making a Christmas journal and I wanted just some grungy sort of like looking journal cards to go in it that I can decorate, and I like the look of these ones, so I thought I would keep them, or I'd make lots and then they can just be in any sort of like style really. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to just take a little bit of coffee and I'm just going to splodge it all over these. Now if you've got a nice big craft room, which I don't, mine's quite small, you can leave these out to dry naturally, but I don't really have any room to do that. So I just flick it on. I'm going to quickly heat it just a little bit with my heat tool, just to dry just a little bit of it, not all of it, just so it's got a little bit, it's just around the outsides really. I'm going to take my piece of tissue and just take some of that moisture off, just like, oopsie daisy, just like that. We don't want it all on there because they're sort of, because they're white, you can see it staining already. So then I'm going to just do a little bit more on there, just like that. You can put it sort of like gives it the layers on it. So I think it sort of like gives it a bit more depth to it. But again, you can only just use one if you like. Oh, and all the other thing I did, I've got it's a lid here, just off something or other. I don't know what it's off. And then all I've done, I've just dipped it in the coffee, and then you just make the little rings with it, just like that. So just a little bit of texture on there, like that, which I think looks quite nice, doesn't it? Oopsie daisy. So this is quite nice because it doesn't matter if you get everything messy. Right, I'm going to quickly blast them again. There we go. And just blot that off. That's it. So again, you can leave them to dry naturally if you want to. So that's that, and then do it again on the other side. So I'm going to speed this up quickly so you don't have to sit and watch me do it again, but you get the idea. Perfect. I'm just going to get a little bit more tissue just to block the rest of this off, like that. Get one there, and there we go. That's how simple it is. And they just look like grungy coffee stained journal tags. Now it's a bit wet under here. It's a bit wet. There we go. Nice and messy. So pick whichever sort of side that you want to use, because one of them will be obviously the front and one will be the back. So now they're all coffee stained, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of the ground espresso ink on here. I'm going to take one of these little textured stamps and then just stamp over the top, just like that. Quite simple. Use as much as you like, or as many as you like. Let's just use this one. Like that. And then what I did, I took the little sponge dauber and I just went round a little bit round the edges. Not all of the edges, but just so it looks a bit grungy, just like that. And that's it really. So we've got some nice base to work with, and it's quite simple, so that's it. Easy peasy, as we say. So that goes on there. So I've got a nice stash. I've got lots of these now to decorate. So next video I will be decorating some of these for my Christmas journal. So there we go guys, quick simple base for some journaling cards, and I've got lots of them now here. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all safe and well, and I will see you next time. Alright guys, take care, bye bye.